Today's an exciting, different video. I am going to go over all the letters I sent my mom, and mainly my mom, because this is all from my mom, when I was in basic military training. I'm actually kind of curious on everything that I said. I do know most of what I said, I think, and we're just going to kind of react to what I've said. And luckily, my mom kept it all in order. And I'm kind of excited and nervous to see what I had to say. So if you are interested on what I said and felt and how I reacted in the military basic training, stay tuned. I have all of the notes right here. This is going to be probably a long video, so get your drink, popcorn, snack, whatever, and let's just get right onto it. So it looks like my first letter I wrote on July 1st, and I went in June 25th, and I don't think we even got to send our first letter until like 2 or 3 weeks into like July. I just remember writing whenever I had time, because I probably sent 2 or 3 of these together before I even sent it or whatever. Wrote 2 or 3 of these before I sent it all together. That's what I was trying to say. So, July 1st of 2024, I'm going to try and not cry, because anytime I try to think about y'all, I want to cry. Anyway, not sure where to even begin. First day, from what I can remember, is I had a panic attack first day at 11:30ish in the morning when we had lunch. Oh, let's talk about chow. First day, you have no idea what you're doing. Like you said, they control us, but it's for a reason. First day, no one got sleep, as we didn't get done with things until 4:30 a.m. and had to be up at 5 a.m. So all the ladies stayed up. So if you have not seen my basic military training experience, go watch that, because that will kind of fill in some of the blanks, and I don't have time to fill you guys in on everything. So go watch that if you want to really know the details on everything, kind of what I'm writing in this. Let's see. Honestly, the weeks before BMT, I should have stood at attention for 30 plus minutes or longer, as I think that's one of 2 things I think is hard. Also, as I'm writing this, we're at the PRC checking in to get our military IDs. I think that's the first time I actually had time to write a letter, and we weren't even allowed to, but the MTIs didn't even stay. So there were actually quite a few of us that wrote letters, just kind of sneakily. Sorry if this is all over the place. I just want to mention everything I possibly can. I've had hardly any sleep. We're still working on trying to get everything done when it needs to be. They do it on purpose, like you told me. I feel like I've already lost some weight with the amount of sweat you lose every day. I don't like that they had us at Disneyland until Saturday, then moved us, duffel bag and backpacks, to Alcatraz. They move you. No matter what, you do move, but some people just move to a different Disney, and some people have to walk to the Alcatraz. It is such an old building. Ladies are Bravo 10 and guys are Bravo 9. My flight is Flight 526, Squadron 322nd. Right now we have our phones in our backpacks. Not sure why. I wish I could call you. Speaking of the first day at night, I tried calling, but you didn't answer. But luckily Dad answered. My body is still in a bit of shock. I'm hoping I can get a handle on this stress so I can graduate. Let's see. Taking a shower is a struggle with 54 females and now only 8 showers. Oh, I'm on a top bunk, and let's just say it's kind of hard to make the bed perfectly the way they like it. But I only sleep with the dust cover on, so that way I only that have that to worry about. I got off track. 5:30 p.m. they had us moved to Alcatraz as a wing, and I got heat exhaustion and went to the hospital. All they prescribed me was Tylenol. LOL. All I gotta do is keep reminding myself I got this, and if you made it through, I can too. Just praying, just just keep praying for me, please. Did I mention I started my period Saturday night? That's been okay though. We can go to the bathroom pretty much whenever. Everyone got shots on the second day. Today is July 2nd, and it's 3:47. I put 15:47 because military time. We're getting all of our immunizations, rest of them. And as I'm writing this, I'm sobbing. I really wish I could talk to you. This is very stressful. I'm questioning why I did this. I know I'm not alone in this, but it's so hard. I'm not going to give up though because I do want to be here. Honestly, I don't think we'll have much free time for phone calls, so I'll just write as much as I can. I just got to remind myself why I'm here, and if you were able to do this, I can too. Also, I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but oh, and I forgot what I was going to say. Today is July 3rd. Feels like it's been longer than a week. There is so much we have to know in order to graduate. Tomorrow, for July 4th, they're going to have a schedule for the dorm, and they're going to trust us to get it all done. All the MTIs had off that day. Except, I mean, they still, like, one or two of them came in to check on us, but other than that, we did pretty good. Anyway, I better stop writing this. It's getting long. I hope you and Aspen are doing great. July 3rd, got your letter. Thank you. And use sandbox letters. We'll get through faster. Love, Kaylee. That's the first one. It's only July 4th, and I'm tired. All us girls are. For details, I volunteered for latrine crew. We're all still trying to figure things out because the MTIs want everything to be perfect. This letter may or may not get to you before our first phone call, but just know I'm thinking of y'all. Also, a little TMI, I'm not sure if I've mentioned, but a lot of us women have had our periods already. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be. It really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought with like it being summer and sweating and like having to change, like it's not that bad because you can go to the bathroom whenever you want, but you do have to have a wingman. So my tip on that is go to different people and ask instead of going to one single person. Unless you know you can be besties through the whole time in BMT and you guys go together. If not that, then try to find different people and yeah, get to know everyone a little bit. Let's see. Also, keep in mind, if I do end up graduating, I'm going to want to sleep. Nah, I'm just kidding. We'll see. In the mornings, we wake up at 5 a.m. to get everything done, even though we're technically not supposed to. Yes, so technically you are supposed to sleep in until 5:45, but a lot of females, I don't know about males, but a lot of us females in my dorm, they got up, did their skincare, brushed their teeth, basically got ready before 5:45. And a lot of the time, there were some females that literally slept in until 5:45. And my MTIs basically said, yes, you're supposed to technically be asleep until 5:45. But at the same time, they want you up and ready by 5:45. So that way, the second they get in, knock on the door, you guys can leave and go to PT. So there's that. Also, happy 4th of July. Right now we're studying, and then here soon start working on drill. See, I'm tired. Just know anytime I'm at attention, I'm thinking of y'all. Also, how the heck did you survive BMT? Genuinely curious. Oh, our MTIs are Technical Sergeant Hollywood, female dorm in morning, Technical Sergeant Green, female dorm in afternoon, Staff Sergeant Ross, male dorm in afternoon, and my flight instructor. 1500 at the ER to get my ankle checked because I'm in pain standing. With my wingman, we got on the bus and went to Wilford Hall, which is the hospital. Got a little tour of the base. Oh yeah, we got on like the wrong bus, so we technically had a little tour, and it was nice. It was kind of nice to just like be out. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it's nice to get out and look around and be able to smile and laugh and move the way we like. Even though it's not necessarily for a good thing, it's nice to get a break and feel normal. Let's talk about the MTIs. They're cute. We got some good looking MTIs. One thing that is going to take getting used to is how fast they switch from being nice, funny, and sweet when doing briefing to yelling and whatnot when not briefing. So basically what I meant is whenever we're like inside the dorm, they're a little bit more friendly. And for evening briefing, we actually kind of get to know them to an extent. And it's nice that you get that side of them instead of it just like being strict 24/7. So that definitely, takes a little bit of getting used to. We finally got briefed on our hair today. Also, I've heard we get our blues next week. So was this still first week? It had to have been, because we got our blues second week. Also, tell Caleb I do not recommend this, and tell Mackenzie I say hi. Today is July 6th, and us women, our dorm, likes to wake up early, 5 a.m., to get everything done. Looked at the schedule for next week, and we get our blues on 7/9. It's so hard to stay motivated. Also, somehow I have to purchase new boots, which are the lightweight ones. The ones where... hold on, let me... the past couple days now. Make sure to send pictures of Aspen and Roxy issued are heavy. Oh. The ones were issued are heavy. I'm so tired. And then I just said, I guess, make sure to send pictures of Aspen and Roxy. I'm not sure what else to say other than... Hold on, I want to make sure these are in order. Stay in order. Then I hope I pass everything. In my dorm, there's a few 20-plus-year-olds, but not in my flight. I do trust one person, so at least I have someone to talk to. Sometimes. The very little freedom we do get is nice. Today is July 7th, and last night/evening went to Seventh Adventist Christian service. It was all right. That was the first time I actually went to a service because I think I missed like the first one. So then like the second or third time when I actually wanted to go, I was like really confused. But that was the first service, and even though it was like very boring, it was still so nice to just get out. And I don't know how the letters actually continue to go, but I do know I tried to get out as many times as I possibly could, so that way I wasn't just going insane, So it was alright. Called you last night, and as much as I wanted to talk, I couldn't. Okay, so I think that night I basically told the MTIs, like, hey, I need on my phone. I need to check my bank account. I need to pay this or that or whatever. But then they only wanted us to text, but when we got down there, got our phones, I was like, hey, like I really need to call my mom. Like I can have her on speakerphone. So that's basically what I did, had her on speakerphone, and then I was like, girl, like stop asking how I'm doing and stuff. I can't like actually talk. Let's see, it was just to ask for money as we haven't gotten paid yet. Today has been a struggle for everyone. It's 1400, 2 p.m. And here in an hour, I'm going to the BX to try and get the boots, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, because it was a Sunday. I was like really nervous on if it was even going to work because my mom did give me like her card information and stuff. Luckily, I was able to because oh my god, did those boots change my damn life in BMT. They changed everything for me, and I still have them to this day because I was like, I paid for them, I'm gonna keep them, and they're really good quality. So, yeah. Today is July 8th, and I had a follow-up appointment today for my ankle, but they told me to come back tomorrow. So I'm curious how that'll work as we're supposed to get our blues tomorrow. Basically, I went to the follow-up appointment and missed the blues day, but that day was actually kind of nice. It's interesting that when you read this, it'll be the past tense, and I'm sure as you saw, I bought the new boots. I'll start wearing them today. The weather here hasn't been too terrible, but there are some bad days. Most days it's black flag, but we're able to still get everything done. The past couple days, us females have been pretty frustrated, but we talk about it during family time, so I'm hoping things will resolve soon. They didn't. Also, it's already second week. This is flying by faster than I thought. It's 8:30 p.m. and we ended our nightly briefing, got your letter, and we got issued our glasses. And they're ugly. And I still have the glasses too because in case anything happens to these, I have the BMT ones. That way I don't have to buy new glasses until I actually had the money, you know? Today is 7/9 and it's been such a chill day. I had a follow-up appointment at Reed for my ankle at 6:30 a.m. So woke up, went to chow, then went to check out of CQ, then walked to Reed. Was at Reed for 3 to 4 hours. After that, went back to dorm and just been studying. That was a really nice day. Yes, I missed getting my blues, but I went a few days later, just not a few days, like a couple days later. So that day, once I got back from Reed, I was able to just pretty much chill in the dorm. Some of the MTIs came in and out of the dorm. So basically, I had to be the EC, yeah, entry control. That, and then also, yeah, my wingman and I, we were EC, and it was cloudy that day, and I just remember really wanting to go outside. Like, I missed being able to just go outside and go for a walk. I just remember that. I wish I could have went. Oh my god, see? I wish I could have went for a walk or something, but we can't just walk away. I already know what I'm going to say before I even read it. Been in the dorm with 3 to 4 other girls since 11 a.m. as the rest of our dorm went to get blues. Oh, I guess three to four of us. It's 16:46 currently and now just waiting for dinner. Dinner was always our favorite. I loved going to dinner. Loved going to dinner. Oh, and at dinner time they gave us protein bars, and we eat those between 8 and 9 for night briefing. Love Kaylee. Tell Aspen I say hi. Oh my god, those protein bars were so good. But like the second to last week of BMT, they stopped serving the protein bars. The kind that we actually liked. They had a different kind of protein bar, but none of us liked them. But also, yeah, once it was like around dinner time, I know that was like my favorite time of the day because winding down, night briefing, I like that time because then bedtime very soon after that. Dear Mom, I hope you don't think I'm not writing you, even though hopefully by this letter you'll receive the ones before this. Today is 7-Eleven, and I had the appointment to get our blues. So me and others are doing that today instead of drill. Yeah, that day we missed doing drill, but also you practice drill so much that you're really not missing much. Plus, you can always ask the other females, like, hey, can you work with me since I missed today? And more than likely, they will help you. Yesterday was pretty chill. Yesterday we did PT, ate breakfast, showered, dust downs, and then marched over to Disneyland and did classes for 7 hours. It was on human relations and U.S. Air Force history. Saw saw Zero Weekers, and oh my gosh, I do not miss the first 2 to 3 days. It also rained a little bit yesterday, and we had to take buses back to our dorm because there was lightning within 5. I remember because we had to eat lunch since it was raining and lightning. We had to eat lunch and dinner at Disneyland. And oh my gosh, the Zero Weekers, oh my gosh, it was just such a flashback because you're just trying not to laugh at them because that was you like a couple weeks ago. And you want to tell them what to do, but like you can't. So you're literally just staring forward, trying not to laugh. There were some of us that did laugh, but it was just funny to see that. I'm a little worried about our 5th week PT test because I haven't even ran yet. But they do give us a second chance to retake the test before they recycle you, so we'll see. They don't recycle you unless you, I don't know, unless you're like a really big, like, I wouldn't say threat, but if you're just truly not getting the work done and you're being lazy and you're showing that you don't care, they will recycle you. But I mean, yeah. Um, okay, so 5th week. What week was this? Third or fourth? This was either third or fourth. I don't know what week. But yeah, I didn't run. Like all the times they ran for PT, I always had an appointment somewhere. So I didn't get to practice my running for a while. Let's see. I'm not too worried about it though because I know I'll push really hard. Today is 7/12. Still haven't sent out any letters. Our dormitory, half the people don't want to listen. Last night I got a letter from Angela. Can you let her know I said thank you? I don't know her address, so I'm unable to send her any mail. Today everyone is finishing up CAC card processing. As of right now, my favorite parts of BMT is breakfast and doing drill. Breakfast was also really good because they had some good stuff. Oh, also, not sure if I mentioned this, but I'm a top bunk, so just imagine me trying to make the bed in 10 to 20 minutes. Yeah, I did mention that. I did. I'm loving my new boots. I think it'll be better to explain in detail how everything is after basic. Starting Sunday, 7/14 is 3rd week. And that's when all the tests start beginning and when MTIs will start recycling people. I'm feeling a lot better about things. I can't believe in a day and a half it'll already be 3rd week and when the real fun begins. Also, 3rd week, we have a class, 3 hours, about sexual assault and how to avoid it and whatnot. Now that they take that very seriously now. I'm not going to take the class with the flight, so I'll do it one-on-one. I'm trying my hardest to stay positive, even with everyone around me complaining. So far, shit isn't too hard. MTIs just move very fast, and we just have to work on time management. I'm loving our MTIs, especially Technical Sergeant Green, Sergeant Ross, and Technical Sergeant Hollywood. There's 2 MTIs in training, one female Parham, don't like her, and a male. His name was Searle, I think. And he was cute. Oh well. Also, dormitory A9, which is below us, Bravo 9 and B10, they're saying there's black mold, terrible, and a lot of them are getting sick and having to be separated from Air Force. So please pray for us on Bravo 9 and 10 don't get it. These buildings are super duper old. Yes, so there was a time that someone from Alpha 9, Alpha 10 said, oh, we have really bad mold. Luckily, we didn't have that problem in Bravo 9 and 10. But I was like, since it's the same building, I hope we don't get it. Anyway, I'm going to do a part 2 to this video because I still have quite a bit to read. I hope you stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in part 2.